little tube of the U. You know, it used to be that only pawn shops, hock shops, that type of place would buy your gold, you know. I went to a check cashing place not far from my house, and all of a sudden they got a big sign in the window, "We buy gold," you know. Sometimes I listen to Hannity on the radio, you know. A lot of commercials during that program. Anyway, some of them have to do with gold. Now is a good time to buy gold. And they speak of gold has been a sought after commodity for thousands of years, you know. You also see commercials on TV, you know, where they, we buy gold. We have $2 billion and we want to buy gold, you know. And they even send you like an envelope. And you fill up that envelope with your gold, you know, your unwanted or broken jewelry. And they'll send you like, you know, a fistful of cash for it. I want you to understand that it's all an illusion and it's all bullshit, okay? And I'll explain to you why now. Number one, these places that we buy gold and, you know, it's a big rush, you know, we want your gold, they're ripping you off because they're not going to give you, you know, you think you're going to get like top dollar for your stuff? Nah. If you have, let's say, go buy a gold chain, spend $1,000 on it, okay? Go to a pawn shop with that chain. You're lucky to give you $50 for it. And that's not even a joke. Those TV ads that they buy your gold, you know they don't give you 1 penny for stones. So if you send a 2-carat diamond ring, with, you know, that's on, you know, 2 grams, 3 grams worth of gold, 18-carat gold ring, they'll give you like $20 for it maybe. They don't give you nothing for the stone. But they'll tell you though, you know, take out the stones first before you send us, you know, just the gold we want. But really think about that for a second. All these places, they give the illusion like gold is so important and we're buying it, buying it, buying it. It's all a ripoff. They're giving you a crappy price for it. Now here's phase 2 of the bullshit. They tell you to buy gold, right? See, on the one hand, sell what you got, make some cash. We want your gold. But then they tell you to buy gold, okay? But remember, when you buy the gold, you're now paying top dollar for it, okay? Let me ask you a question. What is it now? $1,300 plus an ounce for gold? Okay. Now is the absolute worst time to buy gold. The worst, okay? Because if the economy does get better, which it probably won't, but let's just make believe it gets better. If the economy does get better, what do you think is going to happen to the gold that you just bought for $1,300 an ounce? Or more even. It's going to be worth dickety-dick, okay? It's going to go right back down to $800, $750 an ounce once things get good. Do you understand? Now is the worst time to buy gold. It's also the worst time to sell gold, okay? Here's what you do. If you really have a nice piece of jewelry, just try to sell it yourself to one of your friends or something. Don't be desperate and sell it to these scam artists that they rip you off, you know? Don't do it. Believe me, you can Google it or look into it yourself, man. They don't give you the proper price for it, you know? And another thing, all these companies, they're making money hand over fist. And they're giving you, in exchange, gold that they paid next to nothing for. You see? You're paying top dollar for something, and they're giving you what they're promising, an ounce of gold or whatever, and you're paying top dollar for it. You're being ripped off all around, man. You know? Just be careful. To me, it's all fool's gold. You know, not to toss the apocalypse into this conversation, but we do live in a dangerous world. And even if something on that grand scale, the apocalypse doesn't happen, you know, disasters could happen, you know, food shortages could happen, stuff like that. So I think if you do have some extra money laying around, don't waste it on stupid gold. I mean, when the crap hits the fan, man, what's that? What's gold going to do for you? Absolutely nothing. You know, I would invest in food, water, long-term supplies, stuff with a long shelf life. You know, that's a good investment for a couple of reasons. Because if this shit does hit the fan, at least you got some supplies, you know, batteries and whatnot, you know, even weapons, things of that nature. And if nothing happens, you know, the world, you know, gets back to some kind of, you know, normality, and at least you can drink the water and eat the food. It's not like it's going to, you know, you wasted your investment. So again, please, be careful who you sell your gold to. You're better off selling it to a friend or something that really likes it. You know, give them a good price for it. Because a pawn shop will rip you off. All these places will rip you off. And do not invest in gold. It's the worst time possible. Use your brains. If the economy gets better, your gold is worth the dickety-dick. I'll say it again. Anyway, see ya.